Hello guys and welcome back to BTC Ninja Cave. Today is August 3rd of 2021 and I'm here to bring you some price action on Bitcoin. So today we're going to talk about the Bitcoin chart where I expect some price targets if we keep falling. We're also going to talk about some news, some backed news, and the fear and greed index. Go ahead and follow me on my Twitter profile if you haven't followed me yet. I pinned the comment in the YouTube chat box, so feel free to go ahead and follow me. So let's get right into the action. So Bitcoin, out of the last 18 4-hour candles, 16 have been printed in red. This comes after Bitcoin on the daily put in 10 straight green candles. Now, at the moment, it has printed 3 straight red candles, looking like a 4th straight candle will be printed in 2 hours and 15 minutes. Let's see how the daily closes. Seems we're closing up below the 200 EMA on Bitcoin, which is around 38,600. We're $400 away from closing above it. So let's talk in the short term, which is the 4-hour. I usually don't look below the 4 hours. So when I say short term, that is usually the 4-hour, 6-hour, and 12-hour. For long term time frames, it's a daily and upwards. So the 4-hour, as I've been stating, 16 out of the last 18 4-hour candles have been printed in red. Seems like we are going to come to the 382 around the 37,000 range. If we manage to break that zone in this low right here at 36.8, most likely Bitcoin is going to come to the 618. I usually don't see Bitcoin coming down to the 0.5 fib level and getting support there. The main ones are the 236, 382, and the 618. Also the 786 and the 886. But usually Bitcoin loves to come and put in a higher low at the 618. Funny enough, if we manage to come to the 618 at 33,700, it'll also fill the CME gap that was created back on the 23rd, actually the 26th of July. So if we come to the 618, I expect Bitcoin to make a run to the 33,000 level and fill the gap before proceeding and continuing the uptrend. I do think the 29,700 level is the lowest we'll go. I don't think Bitcoin is going to come and put in another lower low. I think the lows have been put in. So, a higher low will just confirm it. So, around the 33,000 level, it's a good higher low to put in and then come back and retest the 42,000 level and this time break it and continue with the uptrend and the road to 100K. So that's what I'm looking forward. I'm currently short at the moment. I can show you my position at the moment. So I went short at 39,900, just shy from 40,000. I had an initial. Let me see if I have it right here. No. So I did go. So this was my original initial contract position. It was at 19,150. I did go short because the technicals, they were showing clear bearish divergence. Every time we kept doing higher high on the price, the oscillators were making higher lows. So the RSI just kept making a higher low here, right here, right here, and right here. So this was the last straw. So it was like quadruple bearish divergence. MACD also was doing the same thing. When we put in the first high, it was right here. The second high, it was a higher low. And then, the third and the fourth higher high was also showing, class A bullish divergence. So, this move, I kind of predicted it by going short. I already took some profits. And these are my limit orders. I think Bitcoin has a chance to come all the way to 33,850. But, I'll get rid of some positions starting at 37,550 and, go from there. The fear and greed index is currently at 48, which is neutral. It's not fear or greed. It's just neutral, even though we've been going down. It's still neutral, so it's good to see. I think once we were in the 30,000, 29,000 level, that's when fear was in the markets. So it's nice to see that we're neutral. Backed. So they partner up with Quiznos to launch their first physical location, enabling customers at selected Denver locations to pay with Bitcoin. If you guys don't know what Bitcoin is, let's just talk brief about it. So Backed is a custody service that stores Bitcoin in a secure form known as cold storage, something that you guys need to be doing, buying your own hardware wallet and storing your Bitcoin instead of leaving it in exchanges. So they look after large amounts of Bitcoin on behalf of institutional investors. They're owned by the Intercontinental Exchange, also known as ICE, which is the parent company of the New York Stock Exchange, also known as NYSE. So basically, they provide Bitcoin futures, which are backed by Bitcoin instead of USD. Before they came public, they were trying to come since, I think it was since August 2018, but didn't launch until September 23, 2019. So next month they're gonna have 2 years that they launch. So basically, they also were talking about Starbucks users. It's right here. So the company announced that it was working with Starbucks to enable customers to reload their Starbucks card, enabling people to buy coffee with Bitcoin. Apparently, that still hasn't happened. I think once it does, that's gonna be good for Bitcoin, as people have the option to buy coffee with, Bitcoin, with their Bitcoin profits. So Quiznos, if we take a quick look at them, seems like they're like a sandwich company. Let's just look. So it seems that they do sandwiches and all that. I haven't gone to Quiznos, to be honest, so that's why I needed to look it up. What else is there to talk about? So yesterday I took profits at 38,650. I closed some of my short position, took some profits. I'm waiting to take some more profits once we, reach 37,550. Let's go back into the charts and look at the daily. So the daily, at the 382, we're also gonna have the 21 EMA on the daily at 36,935. So that's another, strong support there. If we break below, then expect a test of the 20 EMA around 35.6. But the end goal where I want to close my short position, it's at the 618, and maybe open a long and maybe have a stop loss just below the lows we put in July 20th. But let's see how Bitcoin decides. It seems that, let's look at the RSI on the 4-hour. We're currently at 37, looking like it might bounce, for a brief moment, maybe put in a higher low, or should I say a lower high. I always get confused with those terms, but you guys know what I mean. So, daily, if we take a look at the daily has a lot of room to the downside, and it might come and touch this trend line to put in a higher low. And that'll be good for Bitcoin if it could manage to bounce off this trend line. MACD is showing that, the positive momentum is waning, which, we might reach the negative momentum and then we'll see how far down we go. So, but the weekly looks very bullish. We still need to break this downward resistance on the RSI. But the MACD, we haven't been in positive momentum since the 12th of April. So, it's been almost 4 months. So the weekly, we might see positive momentum starting in maybe late August or early September, and that's when, Bitcoin last time it started trending to positive momentum was back at 14,000. And from there, we run all the way to 64,000. So let's see how much we can run up. I'm thinking that once we put in a top, there's going to be maybe some bearish divergence where we create a higher high on the price, but the oscillators is going to show maybe, a lower high. But let's see once we get there. The monthly, let's take a look at the monthly. The monthly seems like the RSI wants to come down still. There's not enough data. But yeah, let's see how the daily closes. If it closes below the 200 EMA, it might turn into resistance once again. So, let's see if we are going to come lower, which wouldn't surprise me at all. Since we went up real fast, in 10 days, we went from 29,700 to 42,300. This run up wasn't going to be able to be sustained without a pullback. So, a pullback to the 618 seems very likely. Now, this is not financial advice, guys. Just want to throw that out there. Just giving my humble opinion. But I think that's all I wanted to talk about. How long have I been live? It's been live for 18 minutes. I think that's a pretty good time to close this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my video today, my live stream. Hit the like button and comment. I look forward to seeing more people in the live stream going forward. I'm a new video content creator that been in the space since 2017 in Bitcoin, and I've just been off the radar tweeting and decided to give YouTube a chance since I've been reading the charts for a few years now, so I'm very knowledgeable when it comes to the TA charts. So I hope you guys enjoy my content. If you guys did, go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell notifications, and I'll see you in the next video, or should I say live stream. So I'll see you on the next one right here in the Ninja Cave. See you.